Good morning. Today we will see how to interface an LCD display with an Arduino. So this is also an important practical in which you will be studying how to interface an LCD with an Arduino, and thereafter you can enhance this practical to temperature sensor interfacing, ultrasonic sensor interfacing, and so on. So let us start with that. And before starting, let us first understand the concept of how LCD works and what are the different pins associated on the LCD. So this is the LCD which you are getting. It's a 16 by 2 LCD. And why it is known as 16 by 2? It's a 16 by 2 LCD. Now why it is 16 by 2? If you count these columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, they are 16 in numbers. And if you count the number of rows, there are 2, 1 and 2. So that's why it is known as 16 by 2 LCD display. Let us see what is the features of each and every pin and where it will be connected to. So the first pin on this display is VSS pin, or you can say it's ground pin. So that will be connected directly to ground. Second pin is VDD pin, or you can say V++, that will be going to 5 volts. Third pin is known as the contrast pin, to adjust the contrast, for which we will not use resistor. Basically we use variable resistor here. Variable resistor, or you can also say potentiometer. This we use. So pin number 3 will be connected to potentiometer. Pin number 4 is known as register select. Now what do you mean by register select? Normally RS is normally a register select. LCD basically has two types of registers. One is command or instruction register and other is data register. So if RS is equal to 1, that means if it gets some input, it will be considered as data instructions. And if RS is equal to 0, it will consider it as command instruction. So what we will do is we will connect this RS pin to any of the digital pin of Arduino, because we need to send some data on the LCD display. So we will connect this to any digital pin of Arduino. The next pin is RW pin, that is known as read write pin. Read write pin basically is to communicate with LCD that whether we are reading on some LCD or we are sending some write command to LCD. So by default, if we are going for read, we will take 1. If we are going for write, we will go for 0. 0 means ground, 1 means positive. So by default, all the LCDs 99% are used for writing the data. We have to write something on the LCD. Okay, that's why this 99% of time it will be at 0. That means it will be connected to ground. So RW pin 99% of time will be connected to ground pin. The next pin is the enable pin, which will be connected to any of the digital pin of Arduino, as we have connected RS pin. This enable pin will enable all these pins which are here, D0 to D7. And now what is these pins? These are known as data pins, D0 to D7. You can use all the 7 pins here, but it's a 8-bit data. We don't require 8-bit data. It will unnecessarily increase the number of wires and memory. So what we do is we use only these 4 pins, D4, D5, D6 and D7, lower order pins. Okay. So this 4 pins will be connected to any digital pin of Arduino. And then last 2 pins are used for backlight. So if you can see this green light in the LCD, this is known as backlight. So if it is to be kept on, this is to be the connection. Backlight cathode should be given at 5 volts and anode should be given at ground. So this pin will be going to 5 volts and this pin will be going to ground. And if you don't want this light to glow, you just interchange the connections. Put anode to 5 volts and cathode to 0 volts. The LCD backlight will not glow. Okay, this is the basic feature. This is a pin diagram of LCD display. So this is the connections as I told. Now let us start with the programming part. Before starting the program, we normally do the program in 3 steps. First step is declaration of pin. Second is whether we are using as input pin or output pin. And third is the logical sequence of the program. So let us start in this part also. But here we are using LCD display. So it is very easy when we use libraries. That means inbuilt commands. So here first I will include the library. So I will write include liquid crystal.h. This is a library used for liquid crystal display, LCD display. So you need to first include the library so that you can use the commands which are readily available. So I will write include liquid crystal.h. Now I will write next line. This is a statement which I want you to explain, which I want to explain you. Liquid crystal, this is the name of library. Then this LCD, this is the name of variable which I am giving. You can write my LCD, you can write your name also. Any variable name which you can give here. And then in the bracket, you have to mention this pin numbers, where you have connected RS pin, where you have connected enable pin, and the 4 data pins. This you have to mention. So let us say here, I will write liquid crystal LCD. I have given the name to my LCD as LCD. Then I will be connecting RS pin to 12, E pin to 11, and the 4 pins to 5432. Again, I repeat, you can use any of the pins of Arduino. From 2 to 13, you can use any pins. But if you go sequentially, it will be very easy to write the program. So this completes the initial part, that is declaration of pins. Then second part, we go to the void setup and we write whether it will be a input pin or output pin. And also here we need to start LCD display. In previous we wrote serial.begin 9600 because we need to start serial monitor. Here we will write LCD.begin because we now need to start LCD, and the configuration of our LCD is 16 by 2. It has 16 rows and 2 columns. That's why I will write LCD.begin 16,2. And that's it for void setup. Now we need to write void loop. Now for void loop, whatever you want to display on the screen, you have to write. So let us say, for example, I will first write lcd.print. What I should print? lcd.print. And why here LCD is given? Because I have written LCD here. Let us say if I have written here my LCD. For example, I have given the name is my LCD. So here I will say I will change. I will write my LCD here also. My LCD here also. So whatever name, whatever variable name you give here, the same will appear here. So what I am writing, lcd.print Professor Nawaz IN. So this will print on the LCD screen, and by default, okay, I will make here the screen in which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. In which there are 16 columns and there are 2 rows. So if I don't mention anything, it will start from here. So it will write like this, prof, then space is there, then NAWAZ, then space is there, I.M. So it will start from here only if I don't mention anything. Okay, that's the program. That's it. We can close the program here also. But if you want to see many more commands of LCD, we can proceed further. So let us say next line I will write delete 3000 so that this name is displayed on the screen for 3 seconds. Then next I am writing lcd.setCursor 2,1. So this command lcd.setCursor 2,1, this will set the cursor, or that will take the cursor to 2,1. Now what do you mean by 2,1? It will second number of column and first number of row. Okay, now again I want to highlight something here. There are 2 rows. So this row is numbered as number 0, row number 0, and this is termed as row number 1. Similarly, column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. So this, what I am setting is set cursor to 1. 2, 1 means 2 and 1. It will set my cursor here. So now just my cursor is here at this position. Now let us say I am writing lcd.print LCD tutorial. So it will start printing from here. It will start printing from here LCD, and then it is tutorial. So this kind of display will come. So wherever you set the LCD, set the cursor, from there it will start writing. If you don't set the cursor, it will by default start from 0, 0. Okay, next line. Next line I am giving delay 3000. That means per 3 seconds this will also be displayed. Next line. LCD.clear. This statement will clear the LCD. That means all that we have written will be wiped off. Then I am giving LCD.blink. That will just blink the cursor. Okay, at 0, 0, because I have not given the location. So LCD.blink. So it will just blink the cursor at 0, 0 for 4 seconds because I have given delay of 4 seconds. Then LCD set cursor 7,1. 7,1 means it will come to this position. Let me take another color. It will come to 7th row and first column. That means it will come here at this position. And what it will do? It will just come for come at this position for 3 seconds. Then LCD no blink. There will be no blinking on the cursor at this particular position. Now, if I write LCD.cursor, what it will do, it will just blink a cursor here like this at this position. It will just put a cursor here. That's it. Then delay LCD no cursor. It will remove this cursor also. LCD.clear, again it will clear the display. So what I mean to say here is, whatever you want to do, whether you want to blink, you want to clear the cursor, you want to print something, you have to just write in the program part. So this program is not fixed. As per your wish, you can change it. So after this, I will close the program and this will execute. So it is not fixed that you have to write this entire thing. As per your wish, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to play from the LCD, you can play by writing the commands.